Sagittarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. My name is Michelle, guys. Welcome to my channel. This is a message for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Sagittarius, this message comes to you at exactly the right time. It's got nothing to do with times and dates. If I mention dates or events that are happening now, it's because that's when the energy popped off. If you want the breakdown of the astrology and the specifics, what's happening right now, go to my second YouTube channel, Astrology Motivation. I'll pin the link up above. I do a weekly astrology forecast for Sagittarius and all 12 zodiac signs there. Feel free at any time to leave your comments below because I love to know how this energy is impacting you. Sagittarius, it's time for celebration, playfulness, and togetherness. It's also time for you to realize how much you are loved and how abundant the support system that you have is, that you actually do have people that you can count on. I think that you're planning something with people. Maybe you're going in on a project with people, but it's definitely through your connections, your family, your friends, that there is some sort of celebration afoot. Or it's just there's a sense of joviality here. Be around friends, see friends, experience friends, or gatherings that you're going to be going to this week. Lots of different ways for this energy to be applied. Let's see how it's being applied. I want to see if another one of these cards needs to come out for you guys. Nope. Okay. Sagittarius. Yeah, somebody's celebrating you. There's some sort of celebration that's going to be here for you about you're moving into the future, or the direction that your movement is, a direction that your future is headed into. Now, what is this in relation to? But you're finally, so there is it's all right here. So there was something that was really messing with your mind and hurting you, scratching like claws on a chalkboard. Worries, concerns, fears, you're moving away. So some sort of toxic or unhealthy mental position or circumstance that impacted your mentality, you're moving away from that. You could be geographically moving, like actually getting away. And a lot of times this card is about physically moving. You're going somewhere, or you're realizing that you have to move and you will be moving. So this is symbolic of you actually moving somewhere. Now, is this good or bad? This is really good. 9 of Cups comes out as fulfillment and abundance, and you've wished for this, you've wanted this. This is going to be, and you're moving with people that you really like, or you're going someplace. Whatever this is it could be progress, but it's not alone. You're not alone. You're with people that you really enjoy being around, and they're happy to have you around. Much healthier situation. It's almost like celebrating freedom, being able to be liberated, and you've always wanted to go here. Maybe you're going on a trip that you've always wanted to go to. This is a sense of something that you've always wished for and wanted to happen. Your cup is going to run overboard. Like there's so much fulfillment here. This week, good news is coming in, making a statement or making a decision to go for it. This could be why people are celebrating. This may not be something, this will be something that's happening this week, but it could be that you've just decided, and that's what makes people excited. It's like, especially depending on your life and your choices, how long you've been stuck in the other situation. But this is a marker of courage, finding your sense of power. You don't know everything. You're not sure of everything, but you're sure that you have to move forward. And so you will be moving forward. This could be you making a statement. This could be you sending a letter. This could also be what I thought it was, a message coming into you. Some message that you'll be very happy with because people are celebrating you. People care about you. And this is definitely... this is a time for celebration. So the party is in honor of you. So now all of this may be metaphoric, but there will be a reason to celebrate if it's metaphoric. Now let's understand this reason. For me, I feel like it has something to do with you've been stuck in a specific situation for a long time, and this marks the forward motion, or you finally, like your prison break, breaking out of that that prison. Maybe you kept yourself in the prison. Maybe somebody else kept you in the prison. But either way, this is something to be really, really happy about. Can we be specific with Sagittarius about what exactly, once again, the star card is here. You have wished for this. It is very happy, merry making. You have always dreamed bigger, even when times were really rough. And this is the confirmation that this is directly related to times when they were really, really rough. I think you stayed in a very contentious situation. If this is your romantic relationship, fine. If this is your work, fine. If this is where you live, fine. You, at one part of your life, in one part of your life, have up until this point been in a very contentious situation. There was a lot of turmoil. Maybe there was a lot of red tape. Maybe there was just a lot of people competing or battling, a lot of haters who were trying to get in your way. And that's why you never saw anything come of the situation, because a lot of people were shitting on you, or they were making it difficult for you to move forward. And I think ultimately, even if it's only in one part of your life that this is happening, it's going to impact all parts of your life. You're going to be held back or, stagnated in all parts of your life, because this is so frustrating and you're dealing with this regularly. Could have been for up to 7 years. Could have been for an extended period of time. Just people telling you, no, you can't. People telling you you're not good enough. People, happy birthday, Doug Denny, telling you you're not good enough. You can't do this. Or because you say didn't have this certification or you didn't have this diploma, you couldn't move forward because these were the rules and these were the regulations and you didn't go by them, or you weren't living up to them. This is when you actually accelerate. This is when you you put it behind you, like you achieve something that you always aspired to. So you never gave up. And so that's another thing. It's a reward for faith. This is a sense of it did take a long time and you had to be very strong in your faith, but this is something that inspired you, and now it's like it's becoming a living dream. In a way, I think even the negativity inspired you, because it's you knew you were worth more. You knew you were worth better. And this is the first steps that you're taking into that something better. So good on you, man. Look at this. You never stopped fighting. You never gave up. And I think, so there's an implication with the Seven of Wands that little by little, like small steps or small victories, it's not like maybe you didn't move forward at all, but you didn't move forward a lot. There was these just incremental victories. But this means that you never gave up. And now, whatever it is that you never gave up on, you are being rewarded. You're being rewarded for the momentum and the good karma that you created with all this energy. So that is affirmed. Who is this coming from? Where is this coming from? Somebody who has a lot of money, or somebody who is extremely well established. This could also be a house. Maybe you're buying a house. Maybe you're buying a home. Maybe you're making a big purchase, right? Deciding that you finally can, or you're finally getting the go-ahead to do it. It could also be an increased pay. But there is material abundance that is coming into you this week after a lot of trials and tribulations. I had asked the cards, though, where is this coming from and who is this coming from? So Sagittarius, the answer is somebody who is very established. And so somebody who has the funds to give. Or it could be from the sale of a home. Maybe this is when the sale of your house goes through. So once again, that's an industry, right? It's an established thing that happens. It's established industry. So it could also be from that. Could also be that you're inheriting money from family, but this is usually just family being in abundance, or your family is abundant. This is you. You're abundant. You finally found a way to make it work. You finally, it's almost like you felt like it was going to be impossible. Well, it isn't. This could also be, some of you are traveling abroad, like to a foreign country. And you've always wanted to do this, but there was always something in the way. But you are about to get on that plane or train or boat, whatever you're taking. The passage is yours and the passage is booked. It's happening a little bit in the future. So what it could imply is you've always dreamed this. You're going for it. You're going to get the tickets. you may not be going till September, but you're making the arrangements now. You know for sure, you're solidifying, and that's the Ten of Pentacles as well. For certain now, you're making for sure that something is eventually going to happen. Now, it could be all the way out to Sagittarius season to the end of this year, but I don't think so. I don't know why I said September, but I'm sticking to it. I also saw this, Queen of Cups. So this could involve Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, female, mother figure, somebody of this nature. This could just be, I don't know, somehow they've figured it out, or they're working with you, or they were a part of all of this planning or being able to work it out. You've found yourself a very supportive person is what this is saying, even if they're not a water sign. They are very supportive and they're unconditionally loving, and that's why things are working out. It could even represent your unconditional love, right? The sense of that's what kept you going. That's what inspired you. You wanted to heal, you wanted to help, you wanted to nurture. And that's all that really mattered to you. And essentially that is why you were able to expand or broaden your life. And that is why all this good stuff is coming in. Let's pull a moon card. If you're watching this at the time that I upload, then you know a new moon is happening this week. So it's an excellent time to welcome in abundance. Why is this card here? Okay. So this was something that was stopped, or you thought nothing is going to come of it. I think that this was sort of the prediction. At the full moon, you thought, nothing is going to come from this. Like, the full moon was just a couple of weeks ago. So it's almost like it was kind of dead in the water. But Mercury was still in retrograde at that point too. So look at this. Now we have full moon eclipse. First you had void of course moon, and now you have a sense of there was a big change. So something happened to change things in an extreme way. And this was external to you, but it was external to you, but it changed, it maybe opened up doors or opened up opportunities for you. Then we have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So this is got to do with a family member. Could be that Cancerian, that maternal energy, that mother energy, something to do with that. It's just you want to make sure that your family is safe, and they're going to be. Your family plans, your family arrangements, your family goals, aspirations, or what you wanted. It's like now things are finally back in balance for you and the people that you love. And then last but not least, we have prosperity lies ahead. And this is Taurus season. As I'm creating this reading, the sun is about to go into Gemini, but this week we have a new moon in Taurus. So that's crazy that you're getting this. It's saying this new moon in Taurus is what is going to change everything. And if you look at the way it lined up, not me, you had the full moon eclipse 2 weeks ago, and then just this week, if you're watching when I upload, this is the week of May 16th to like the 22nd. It is on the 19th that Taurus, there's going to be a new moon in Taurus. So we had the eclipse 2 weeks ago, and the new moon in Taurus is happening now. And it's basically saying something got unstuck by changes that all of a sudden happened between these 2 weeks. A lot has changed over these 2 weeks. Let's get the details of what that is. Taurus. I said Taurus. Especially maybe finances. Something may have changed a lot. Something that made something that was impossible happen. So let's see what it is. Once again, we're talking about the new moon. This is a confirmation that it was the new moon. It's also a sense of some sort of intuition or a connectivity to spirit. Maybe you refocused your energy because suddenly you became connected to spirit, and this helped you find a way out of a really dark place using your intuition or your spiritual connection to guide you. But what was this specifically that helped to move Sagittarius in the right direction? What was this? Somebody, it could be a person who is extremely spiritual, or a change in spiritual. What was this? 7 of Swords and 10 of Swords. So somebody was stealing. There was some sort of underhanded crap that was happening, and suddenly that ended. And because that ended, there was just a lot more abundance for you. How does the abundance come in? You were able to start new. Whatever was undermining you and really killing you, suddenly you were liberated from. Let's go deeper. I will see you guys in the extended reading. The link is below in the description box. It's pinned to the top of the comment section, and I leave it above here, just attached to the video. If you're watching this on a television set, none of those links are available. So you got to grab your phone or one of your computer devices. All the links are available on those versions of YouTube. Click right on it and come on over. I'll see you guys there.